My journey in the cancer landscape is what I call it. Started in 2009 when my 5-year-old son died of brain cancer. And it thrust me into a new world of trying to give back to the community that supported me when my son was first diagnosed. And it started by taking part in the Right to Conquer Cancer. And I decided to create a team and to raise some money for cancer research. And that team's grown since then, since 2009 to today. We're a couple of hundred people each year, and we've raised just over $2.4 million so far. And then Foundation 33 is something I've created throughout my son's disease. He had one goal every day when he was getting better, was to see how much fun he had every day. That was his only goal, was to smile. So when I decided to set up an organization, I wanted that simple thing there to be my goal.
My son, at 3 years old, he was diagnosed with cancer, leukemia, and then he was in chemotherapy for 3.5 years. And that motivated me, to give back to different communities, and we founded a program called Young Ambassador Program. We actually have a group of about 100 teenagers, to fundraise, to support BC Children's Hospital and other worthwhile charity organizations. And in the past 5 years, we fundraised over $700,000 net to the BC Children's Hospital.
I said before, I didn't do any volunteering before my son was sick. But then when he was sick, something sparked with me. It flickered my switch, it connected with who I am, and since then, it's not been work, it's been giving back, and it's a pleasure to do so. If you can connect with something, there's a passion that gets born, and then you give, and it's so reciprocal. It just keeps coming back. As much as you give, you receive, and it's a beautiful thing. Everybody can get involved, and it can be anything. It can be 10 minutes, it can be an hour, it can be 5 days a week. It doesn't matter, as long as you're giving. Giving is the key to living.
Everybody will change their thinking methodology if there is a big event, or something really impacted you. What impacted me was when I took him to the hospital for that 3.5 years for chemotherapy. You see that many other kids or parents, they really suffer much more than me. And that really impacted me, while I'm not the only one who suffers, there are always some other people who suffer much more than me. So I want to do something to pay back to our community. We've been good for the past few years for real estate. If only 10% of our income go to the charity, the world will be a much better world.